to the 189-pound championship match. And our contestants will be Josh Clausen from Apple Valley, Minnesota, wearing the solid black singlet, and wearing the black, red, and white singlet from Ohio, and Westchester, Lakota, Ryan Root. Root a little early off the whistle there, looking for his patented ankle pick. And wait till you see this. He is good. He is very quick and very athletic with this. Now Clausen looking to work the front headlock a little bit.
Clausen trying to knee tap off that front series.
There's another ankle pick shot, and kind of coming around behind, using Clausen's whizzer to his advantage.
Clausen with some good mat awareness.
Rolls through and gets the takedown.
Root smartly, like you do in that situation, you go to the head to get your two. Clausen just staying right on top with him, just basically came on top of that little flurry to lead 2-0.
Root, a four-time place winner in his high school career, but never quite won a state title. He wrestled his first 3 years of his high school career in Illinois at Chatham Glenwood High School, which is in the Springfield area. 5th in the state in Illinois as a freshman. 2nd in the state, both as a sophomore and as a junior. Moved to Ohio for his senior year and finished 3rd in the Division I state tournament in Ohio. Josh Clausen, the Class AA state champion in Minnesota this year, 3rd as a junior. Ryan Root committed during the early signing period to Penn State. Got that little detail out of the way. And we start up again with 1:16 left in the first period. The first takedown of this match went to Josh Clausen, and a little bit of a barrel roll by Ryan Root, and he's out. And it's a 2-1 match. Minute gone here in the first period.
Clausen staying on Root's head basically for the most part of this match, trying that knee tap. So he has his little forte from a front headlock, and Root ducks.
Root stands up. Really just an outstanding athlete. Doesn't always have it under control. And he'll have to control it a little bit this time in order to kind of get his offense going.
Root just missing a duck to the opposite side, trying to change that off to a double. Clausen reacting, facing each other. Root's looking for a little more air, gets that plug out of his nose and stuffs it back in.
20 seconds left in the first period. Still 2-1 in favor of Josh Clausen of Minnesota in the solid black singlet. And Root, who going to get his nose replugged here.
As you see, the official will walk with the injured wrestler, be it injury time or blood, off to the side to basically make sure everything's okay. And
Root scored 53 points in his first 3 matches in this tournament, and then added a first period fall over Josh Hendricks of Ohio in his semifinal bout. Clausen a couple of close decisions after a first period pin. And time will run out in the first period with Josh Clausen in the lead, 2-1.
Root at the conclusion of that period trying another duck to the opposite side. I think he sees an opening there. Clausen wards it off. Score still 2-1 beginning of the second period.
Root's been very explosive throughout this match with the ankle pick, and now he does let Clausen go. He'll start working on the feet. Now he shoots a double, can't quite finish. Want to try to drag out of that position. Doesn't want to let Clausen spin in on him. Clausen now with the front headlock. 20 seconds gone here in the second period, and a 3-1 lead for Josh Clausen of Minnesota.
Clausen with that front headlock just missing a cross knee. And the problem with that one, you get that cross knee with that front headlock, it usually goes right to your back.
One thing that Clausen has done up to this point is he's really taken Root's offense away. He's not allowed him to penetrate and to get that solid position. He's been able to block off with that front headlock and to kind of neutralize it so far. And Root will have to find a way to reassert the position that allows him to get the penetration to finish his shots.
Josh Clausen sporting a 102-18 record versus Ryan Root, 132-9-1 coming into this tournament.
Root in on a inside single. Really couldn't get the penetration. Again, Clausen's able to fight it off. Now Root trying to duck under to a bear hug. Can't quite finish that. Now Clausen with the front headlock. .103 left here in the second period. Still 3-1 in favor of Josh Clausen of Minnesota.
Due to the blood time, both wrestlers still in pretty good shape. There's a false start by Root. So we should see quite a bit of action with the remaining half of this bout to go.
Another shot from a little too far away by Root, and now Clausen trying to throw by, doesn't hit it. Needs a little penetration here. And now a warning for stalling against Clausen.
Clausen working that front headlock series is really not an offensive series, and Root with about 6 unanswered shots.
Root really has tried to force the issue for the majority of the match, and Clausen now with the warning once again. Now Root back up to his feet, and now trying to score on a bear hug. Can't quite get the penetration as they go off the edge. 21 seconds left in the second period.
If you noticed all them shots, Root probably would have taken down any other opponent, but Clausen's got some fabulous hips. Just great hips. He's dropping his hip directly down on Root's shoulder, on the back of his neck, on his head, with impeccable timing and just preventing these takedowns.
Clausen with those very heavy hips, and now Root almost allowed and slips off that whizzer, and Clausen with the takedown as we come to the end of the second period.
We're going to have to call that one Clausen stealing one. Root with not the best of shots. And was out of position. Clausen just stepped over, put the leg in, got the 2, and is now leading 5-1 coming into the third.
Well, this is something that has plagued Root throughout his high school career. For all the ability and the talent that he has never won a major championship. And
so what you're saying is...
he wants to get over that hump here, and he hasn't quite done it. He has to make up a 4-point deficit in the final 2 minutes. And I think that's something he's probably thinking about as we go to the third period.
Well, he is in the scoring position.
Now Clausen try to cradle, and Root slipped off that one very easily, and he's out for the escape. Once again, you're trying to... And there it is.
I think Root's been shooting so many takedowns where he's been blocked that he's actually missing the penetration that he was really looking for. Clausen kind of just stepped over, tried the same thing that got him two earlier. Root just came out the back door on that, scored his two. We now have a 5-4 match with 1:37 to go.
He's been stepping over, Clausen's been stepping over and sagging with those hips, and it's been very successful. He hasn't let Root get the penetration. He's got to get it a little tighter on those setups. Now he does have the takedown. A takedown would tie it for Root now. Clausen ahead 6-4. He's led pretty much the whole match as they go off the edge with 1:19 left in the third period. Still 6-4 in favor of Josh Clausen of Minnesota.
Clausen's going to have to step up to the line and get to moving because he has been hit for stalling. Root has been the
Root
offense.
in again on the double. Once again, too much.
If we were counting these shots, I would have to venture to say that Root's got 12 to 15 shots where those hips were dropped down on that head and shoulder. And that takes big toll on you. Big toll. Takes your timing away from you. Just makes it more difficult to get the takedown that you need. And that's what we're seeing now is a little lack of crispness out of Root. Clausen sticking with his game plan, but keep it in the back of his mind. He has been warned for stalling. So,
well, I think what Root's going to have to do is he's going to have to stop shooting straight underneath. Now he'll be able to spin behind. He needs to get an angle here. He's been shooting straight underneath most of the match, and it really hasn't been successful. As it looks like we probably have a stalemate situation here, and we do. 45 seconds left to go. And you sense a little bit of frustration here. He really needs a good, solid shot right now. And there's a good, solid shot. Clausen fights it off again. And now, once again, he takes him off. Clausen just blocking off as they go off the edge, and 32 seconds left to go. Root has pretty much chased Clausen all over the mat as Clausen tries a shot here in the center, and still, and has only one takedown in the match to show for it.
Big mistake being made here. Clausen wants to be there, Root does not. And we're going to see Clausen
now
scoring.
Clausen spins behind for the takedown. 13 seconds left. Root spins out. He'll get the escape. He needs a throw. And he takes him to his back. Does he have enough time? And now they're going to talk about it. Did he have 2 and 2? I don't know.
I was looking at the clock. It was
apparently
close.
Not. Only 2 points. He had him on his back, just a second short of a 2 count. And once again, Ryan Root is denied a title he really wanted. 8-7, the final in favor of Josh Clausen of Minnesota.
I'm with Joshua Clausen, and Joshua, you hurt your back. What happened?
It's just been a long weekend, a lot of tough wrestlers at the tournament. Just all the wrestling's got me tired, and I've had a back problem all year.
Well, did that have anything to do with the last few seconds where you got yourself in a little trouble?
Oh yeah, most definitely. The kid he had a pretty tight bear hug, strong grip. He was a pretty good wrestler.
The 189 pounders, tough division.
Yeah, everyone came out here fighting, ready to win this thing, but I think I just had a pretty good weekend. I came up on top.
Well, congratulations to you and your state of Minnesota, Joshua.
Thank you. Thank you very much.